We're back on EA Sports. We're into the second half as we rejoin the contest. It's the third quarter. New set of downs for him from the 31. Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Another throw here on second down. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that means first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Here we go, shot. Cowboy 80.
Here's Judkins on first down. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Check up.
Setting up to throw. Left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Caught near the goal line. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Thunderbirds cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Thunderbirds trim the deficit down to 5.
Thunderbirds 15.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Returning it from the 4. This drive will start inside the 25. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play action now for Herbert. McConkey's got it again. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Right here is the intended target there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
It's Hampton on second. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
They've got to run the toe hump on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On third down, Herbert. He finds McConkey, and he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chargers.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's got the first down before they can make the tackle. So let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Bronk, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers hold an 11-point advantage. Matt McConkey with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers push the lead up to 12. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense ready to take the field now. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
19 Tiger.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Force that to his right. Jumping this one off to Judkins. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
Oklahoma City, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. You know, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
The 40-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Got it. Ready?
Working now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives them a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Sticking to the air here. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sails through good. And the Thunderbirds trim the deficit down to 5.
27. Thunderbirds 22.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Herbert from the gun. Complete here to Hinton. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Herbert now, blitz coming. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. They'll run here, following the penalty. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Going to the ground again on first. And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. This is hauled in by Harris. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That's another Chargers.
Go. Line.
Chargers.
Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Here comes their offense out again. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Again to throw on 2nd. Throw left side, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
Oklahoma City, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. Escapes the defender. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Looking right, and he finds it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, that both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Going right this time with Hampton. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Running it after the penalty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. We're going to pass it here. He finds him on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Go.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Herbert now to throw on third. Complete beyond the marker. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First and 10 at the 11.
Tight end motioning right. First and 10. Here's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now Herbert again. Brought in. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
On third down, Herbert. Making touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete, and maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. The 27-yard look here. The kick by Patterson is good. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense getting all set for this series. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick.
Tremendous play by the defense. I mean, just spectacular to corral him behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down today when they decide to scramble so many good runners. But it was good pursuit to stay on him the entire way.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. This is brought in at the And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with two of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but two touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparations, doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game. But when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Now a try to keep a sliver of hope alive and make things a one-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Makes the score, Chargers 37, ThunderBirds 29.
A lot's got to go right to tie this up now. Need a touchdown and a two-point try, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, got to recover this kick. Got it. They've recovered the onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Assigned quarterback run here. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out the walk.